Right now, when I want to open the door, I have to do a little bit of a tango where I punch in my code and then open the door while walking back down the steps. Today, we're showing you a solution to that dance. Hey, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are
two crazy campers.
campers.
And after losing a combined weight of more than 200 pounds,
We realized we had so much more energy for activities.
come along with us as we explore the great outdoors.
And join us on a brand new adventure.
So when it comes to opening up your RV lock, sometimes you have to do a little bit of like a two-step dance.
And that dance is made more challenging when you're shorter.
So what we mean by dance is you have to walk up the steps and then grab the handle and walk back down the steps. And this could be really unsafe. So today we're gonna fix that problem by installing the RV Lock Access. So the RV Lock Access is pretty much just a latch extender, but this works right alongside of your RV locks that have the digital keypad. Basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna mount this up here, and then instead of grabbing up here to open your door, you're gonna be able to grab down here. Now, like I said, it works right along with your RV lock. So if you have an RV lock with a keypad up there, this also has a keypad on here, so there's never gonna be a reason to go up the steps. So today we're gonna go ahead and install it, and it's honestly a very simple installation. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get some painter's tape, and we're just gonna run it down here so that when we make our marks for where to drill our holes, we can actually just mark it on the tape instead of on our door. So I'm just gonna take 3 layers and I'm gonna put it here like this. Next thing I'm gonna do is take a measuring tape, and we're gonna come right to the middle of our latch, and we're gonna measure down to 17 inches. So we'll come down here, we're right about in the middle, and we're gonna mark 17 inches right on our painter's tape. Now that we have our first measurement, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here, take our tape measure, put it right up against the edge, and we're gonna get a measurement right to the edge of the handle. So for here, it's gonna be 3 1/4 inches. I'm gonna put it down here just to double check that. Again, 3 1/4 inches. Now we're gonna come down here to our mark, and we're going to put it right up against the edge. We're gonna get our 3 1/4 inch mark, and then we're gonna subtract 3/4 of an inch. So that means 2 1/2 inches. So that's gonna bring it to here. And then we're gonna come up and put it a little bit higher as well. 2 1/2 inches. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little bracket here. We're gonna put it right up on our line. And we're gonna mark out our holes. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our door. And we're gonna make sure that our screen door is closed and not attached to the door. And what we're gonna do is we're going to drill 3 holes all the way through. Make sure you keep your drill straight. And now what we're gonna do is just take our bolts and make sure that we're all lined up. Just like that. Next thing we're gonna do is attach this to the bottom of the actual RV Lock Access. So what we're gonna do, there's 2 holes on here. If you watch the instruction video on the RV Lock, it tells you which hole to use for which lock. You're gonna use the inside one for the compact one and one other one. But for all your other locks, like we're using the Trek, it's gonna go onto this outside one. So we're going to take our bolt, we're gonna take our washer, you're gonna push it up just like this. You're gonna put your other washer here. And then you're gonna put on your lock nut. And then we're gonna tighten this down. Now, one thing that they do tell you is make sure you don't overly tighten, because this actually has to be able to swivel. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that this set screw is pulled out, and we're going to take this and put it right up into the middle of our lock. We're gonna tighten this down, but don't overly tighten it, because we're gonna have to align on the bottom for our actual bracket. We just want this to kind of be able to hold, but we should be able to move it up and down a little bit. what we'll do is we'll take off our tape. So we're gonna push this back like this. We're gonna push our bolts into the bottom of the bracket. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our gasket and push it onto the bolts. And then from there, just push your bolts all the way through the door. Now we can open up the door, take the other bracket, put it on this side while we're pushing in our bolts. And then we can put our nuts on the other side. And now we're just gonna tighten it down. They do give you a little wrench, but it's much easier for me to just use a socket wrench.
What size are you using there?
Of course, it's a 10 millimeter, the one that you probably don't have in your toolbox.
It's the one that's always missing because the kids borrow that one first.
Now that that's done, we can go ahead and test it. Look at that, we can open it. Now that we've connected everything, we're just gonna come up here and we're going to tighten down our set screw. Make sure it doesn't wiggle other than the lock, and we can go ahead and test it once again. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and reprogram this. So the default code is 1234. What we're gonna do is we're gonna press the 0 button, and then we're gonna press the lock button, and then we're gonna release them together. We're gonna press in the old code, 1234, and then we're gonna press the lock button. Then we're gonna enter in our new code. For this video, we're just gonna go 3456, because I'm not gonna tell you our actual code. Then we're gonna hit the line button. Then we're gonna go 3456 again. And now it's connected with the new code. Now we need to connect this to our lock up here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our door. Up here, we have our little remote connection fob button. We're gonna use something and press in there.
Like a little pin.
It's gonna say connect the remote. We're gonna come back over here and we're just gonna press the line button.
Remote connected.
And it says remote connected. Now we're gonna go ahead and test this without closing the door, just in case something didn't work. So all we should have to do is press the line button, and that should automatically lock that door. I heard the door lock. Now we're gonna press in the code. And it unlocked it. Okay, go ahead and check it out now.
All right. That was a one-step process. Pretty freaking awesome.
So what do you think?
I love this thing, and something that I failed to mention when we began this video was, as much as this helps getting in the RV, it also helps with leaving the RV, because when you close the door and have to lock it to leave your RV, you usually have to walk up the steps in order to do that as well.
It's also gonna help with when you have your steps already inside. So if you're out on the road, and again, our door lock is much higher, you have to reach up high. And again, for a shorter person, they may not even be able to reach that lock. So this is bringing it to a much lower level. So you're gonna be able to access that lock to then be able to open up your stairs. So it'll really help in that situation. Again, also shorter person, you don't have to reach all the way up to get that handle to pull down the stairs. Now, if you're interested in getting any RV lock product, we do have a discount link down below in the description. That is going to save you money. I do want to let you guys know it is an affiliate link. So when you do use that, it does help benefit the channel, but it doesn't cost you any money. I should also let you guys know that RV Lock did send us this access to try it out. However, they didn't get to see this video ahead of time. It was really, is it something that we're interested in? And if we like it, we can make a video. But if we don't like it, we don't have to make a video. And I like it, so we're releasing this video. I should also mention that when it comes to the keypad, you don't have to use the same combination on the keypad as you have on your actual lock.
Which is really nice. And also, we should mention about people who have the bar that goes across the door when they close the door.
Yeah, so if you have like the fold away handle, that may get interfered with this. Now we have the Moride safety rail, which we really like. We actually have an installation video. I'll put that up here. And honestly, I always recommend that safety handle, because for us, it's all about safety, and that thing gives you something to grab all the way up the steps, not just when you're up on top. It's just an incredible handle, and I highly advise it. I'll leave a link for Moride safety handle down below as well. But again, if you're interested in this, use that link down below. It is going to save you some money. I believe it's a 10% off link. While you're down there, please do us a favor. If this really helped you out, hit the like button on this video. That's also going to do a couple of other things. Number one, it's going to help build our channel, but more importantly, it lets us know what kind of videos you guys are looking to see.
Also, don't forget to hit the little bell button, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Until next time, happy camping.